it's Janine Lattimore from Into Hula, and for today's Fitness Friday video we are going to do an arm workout. To do that we are going to use a series of 3 moves in a fairly easy short routine to work your entire arm, including your wrists and your fingers, which often get forgotten but are very vital. So for this workout I am going to be using an Into Hula purple pipe hoops. So these are our slightly lighter dance or regular hoops. This one is about 82 centimeters in diameter. You can do this with a fitness hoop, but it will be much harder, and if you are doing it inside you may find space a little bit of an issue if you are using a large size hoop. So it is best for this workout to use a lighter hoop that is around 80 to 90 centimeters in diameter, particularly if you're going to be doing it inside, but also just because it's a little bit easier to keep a smaller hoop stable for the moves that we're going to be doing. So the first move we're going to be doing is a move that I call Rock the Baby, and it's like the beginning of an isolation. So it's also a good way to learn how to do isolation moves. It's a good way to start. So have the hoop in your hand, palm up, 4-finger grip. So our 4-finger grip looks like thumb up, 4 fingers out as if you were going to shake someone by the hand, and the hoop sits in the L between your thumb and your first finger. So then we're going to put our fingers and thumb around the hoop, grasp the hoop, and I've got it in my right hand. We are going to rock the hoop round, so holding onto it, moving it round to the left, and we're going to just rock it slightly from side to side. Moves where you're doing isolation movements like this are really good for strengthening your arms because of the control that you need to maintain in order to be able to do this. So we're going to rock, rock, rock the baby, and then come back down. And then we're going to do that again, but we're going to go a little bit higher this time. We're going to bring in our elbow, and we're going to bring in working out through our tricep, our upper arm. So once again, in the right hand, rolling it round to the left. We're going to bend the elbow slightly and bring it up until your arm is about parallel with your shoulder, and then bring it back down. So elbow slightly bent, bringing it up, and bring it back down. So the whole time trying to keep that hoop nice and flat and vertical in front of you, which is where the strength comes in, keeping that nice and stable. And roll it back down. If you are having a little bit of a challenge keeping the hoop stable, holding it in a flat grip like that, you can put your thumb out along the hoop. So you'd have your 4 fingers wrapped around the hoop, come a little bit closer to the camera, and your thumb extending out, and that thumb just helps you to keep a little bit more stability with the hoop. It provides a little bit of a reinforcement on the back. So once we've done that on the right, we are going to bring our other hand in, and we're going to do it on the left. So same basic move, but this time got it in the left hand, going to the right, rock it round, just nice and low to start with, rock that baby, and back down, and then next bringing our elbow in, slightly bent, bringing our arm up parallel with our shoulder, doing our best to keep that hoop nice and vertical. That's where the isolation comes in, and that's where the strength toning comes in. And bringing it back down. The second move is basically like a bicep curl with a hoop. So for this one in particular, you may want to bring your thumb in to stabilize it. So once again, we've got it in our right hand, palm up, 4-finger grip. We're going to bring it out to the side, and we're going to curl our arm up in a bicep curl and bring the hoop up just slightly behind our head. So try and keep it up slightly. When you bring your arm down, don't kind of drop it right down. Try and keep it out, because this is strengthening as well. Just maintaining that position, holding your arm out with the hoop, and you'll note I have got my thumb extended out to help keep that hoop nice and stable when I curl it back. Do try and keep your elbow relatively soft as well. Try and avoid locking out through your elbow when you're here, so not overextending through your arm and through your elbow. Just keep a little bit of softness in there, and that also activates into your muscles a little bit more as well. So we're going to bicep curl on one side, pass the hoop over, and do it on the other side. The third move we're going to do is the propeller move that we learnt in the Try It Tuesday tutorial. I'll put the link up above. But we're going to do it a little bit more slowly to get that isolation and strength in. So again, starting with the hoop in your right hand, palm up, grasp the hoop. We're going to bring the hoop up halfway, bring our other hand in, so we're thumb to thumb, and then let it come back down to the bottom. Bring the other hand back in, let go with your left, bring it up, bring your left hand back in, thumb to thumb, and spin it round down to the bottom. So we're going to do that slowly for a start to get that nice strengthening in. So that rotation and strengthening through your arms, and then we're going to speed it up, which works more into your fingers and your wrists. So that's our 3 moves. Now we're going to put them together and have some fun. We're going to start with rocking the baby. Right hand, keeping it nice and low to start with. Remember to put your thumb along the hoop if you need some help with keeping it stable, because the idea is to keep it nice and vertical. 2 more. 1 and 2. And bring it down. And bring it up into the elbow. Arm is about parallel with your shoulder. Elbows just slightly bent. Just activates into your upper arm that little bit more, to your tricep.
Between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath.
Swap it over.
Hurt
it out. Beautiful edge here and balance. Your other arm, your eyes in. You can do 2 more. 1 and 2. And bring it round. And out to the side. We're going to do those bicep curls. So remember, if you need to, thumb along the hook, keep it stable. Keep your elbow nice and soft. Holding your arm up to activate. And then the back of your arm. Do 2 more. That's it. And bring it round. And up on the other side. You do the poses. And then put. Do 2 more. And 2. And we're going to come into that propeller. So spinning it around. Left hand in. And round. Right hand in.